radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Stationhead in the description. Hey babes, and welcome back to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. It is a different vibe over here because today we're tapping into the sign of Scorpio for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Wherever you have the Scorpionic placement in your chart, you can apply this too. Before I get started, check me out on Etsy in the description below for your protection. That's the only place, the only way you can get a private reading from me. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel. Also check out my free radio show in the description. I pull cards for every zodiac sign. We listen to music. It's super fun over there. And other than that, you guys, we're just gonna get into what's going on for Scorpio. Messages for Scorpio. I just heard challenges. Okay. What are the messages? My neighbor's car alarm went off. For Scorpio. You guys got a lot going on. Okay, so let's start here. We got the Seven of Wands, or the Seven of Fire in this deck. Stand up for yourself and your beliefs. Have confidence, challenge those in power, but also choose your battles wisely. So this is definitely an energy of setting boundaries, picking your battles, you know, not wanting to go into war with any and everyone just because they decide they have a bone to pick with you, but also not allowing people to get over on you, not allowing people to drag it too much, not allowing people to, you know, do too much, Scorpio. And it's honestly probably better that you guys spend a little bit of time alone during this time. We'll unlock, you know, what for, but the energy is feeling pretty intense. Time spent in peaceful meditation and meaningful solitude. Shine your light as an example to others. Seek out or become a spiritual mentor. Self-discovery. Ooh, you guys may want to get into some divination tools. If you've ever wanted to read tarot, this may be a good time for you guys to get a deck and get to studying online. There's even videos on YouTube where people go over all the card meanings, so they make it like super easy for you nowadays. But any divination tool, you can get into runes, charm reading, pendulums. There's all sorts of spiritual devices that you could honestly get into, Reiki, healing work, whatever, but that may benefit you there as well. And I'm feeling some coin in there for you too, Scorpio. The realm of spirituality, even if it's like art, candles. I just bought some candles off of Etsy. You know, if you have anything that you can make, that can actually make you some coin. Okay, so we have the King of Earth. Compassionate, accomplished, charismatic, and grounded. A time for great success. Financial security and prosperity. The Midas touch. You see, you just got that special sauce right now, Scorpio. Take advantage of that. Everything turning out beautifully. A supportive parent and spouse. Good person to work for. So tapping into this energy, this is a good time for expansion. A good time for growth here for you guys. Things are looking really good. We got the Two of Earth here. So this one says working too hard or multiple jobs, the need to bring balance and fun into your life, juggling multiple priorities, balancing the budget. So Scorpio, I would honestly take some time to kind of get yourself back in alignment. Things have gotten a little hot. I honestly feel a little bit of an energy of Scorpio. You may have gotten yourself into some trouble, but you can not only grow from this experience, but you can direct, sorry, I had to sneeze, but you can direct this energy and channel it into something that can benefit you. Like with that Seven of Wands, I feel like you guys kind of got yourself in a little bit of a sticky situation or a little bit of a dicey situation, and you can kind of redirect your energy, go into hermit mode, say, okay, let me not try to fix the situation. Let me just accept it for what it is and allow things to kind of cool down. Let me pick my battles. Let me not, you know, further allow this to snowball and get bigger. Let me just go into hermit mode and start to create and think about my next project. Start to think about, you know what, where do I want to go get next, and how can I get there in a creative way? How can I make more money in a way that is also feeling fulfilling to me, is also fun to me, where I also get to like leverage my talents and make some money here. Balancing the budget, getting yourself back into alignment, kind of bringing things back together a little bit. And we have the Ace of Cups here, so it's all about you. Don't feel the need to apologize. Someone wants to apologize, don't do it, Scorpio. Not right now. For one, I feel like someone doesn't want to hear the apology. If you know that someone deserves an apology from you, allow the situation to cool off. This isn't the time. Get yourself in alignment. Once you're in alignment, then revisit that. A beautiful new emotional experience, a romantic relationship or a deep friendship, awakening psychic abilities or spiritual insights, a love letter, a new home. Yeah, it's time for new energy, regardless if you think you deserve it or not, because that Seven of Wands kind of energy where it's like, okay, you know, it may be a situation where you were doing too much for other people. We also had the Two of Earth. And then with that Seven of Fire, it's like, you know, things may have gotten really intense. So just channel that energy into you and your journey right now. We have the Dreamer, so this is the perfect time for a new beginning, to get yourself off on a new foot. This says a new start, trust yourself, push your fears aside and take a leap of faith. So like I said, regardless if you're in the wrong or someone has wronged you, just take yourself out of that situation, Scorpio, and kind of move forward, focus on other things, and then we'll kind of revisit that. And then we have the Four of Air. Insights that come from meditation, the need to rest or take a vacation, allow yourself more time before making a decision, mental exhaustion, get more sleep. That's exactly what I was feeling. It was just like, okay, there's too much going on. There's a buildup and buildup and buildup of energy. It's just a bit much. Like, allow yourself to take a step back from that. Yeah, that's funny. We got the Four of Swords that just came out. It came out in reverse. And this is actually the Four of Air in traditional tarot. So the Four of Air that just came out from the other deck is now coming out in the tarot, but it's coming out in reverse. So whereas the first deck is telling you to do this lets me know you haven't really taken a moment for yourself, Scorpio, to just really focus on yourself, what you want moving forward. All of these didn't mean to come out. And channel some energy just into you. What are the other messages for Scorpio? Some of you guys have really tried to commit to a certain path. It could be a path in money. Maybe you had already started a business. Don't be afraid to start a new one. And this time, how about you advertise it to give yourself a boost? If you're trying to be an entrepreneur or you're trying to look for inspiration, look for a new idea. Do one of the other things that you had wanted to do before you invested your time into this career path or into this thing, and allow yourself to start something new. It's kind of hard for some of you guys to scrap an idea and start something else. Yeah, it feels like a failure, but it's not a failure. It's a learning lesson. It was always supposed to happen this way. And if you move forward, you will see that. You know, this was only ever going to be your starter business. This was just the thing kind of to get your foot in the door so that you could see your potential, so that you can learn some things. And now it's time to get closer to what you will actually be doing long term. This could be for relationships as well. This relationship, you know, Ten of Swords has really broken you down and you've experienced all that there possibly could be for you to, this is like an ego death for sure. Definitely a death situation here. Something is really coming to an end. I just heard an end of an era as well. So that doesn't mean that you're necessarily completely severing ties with something or someone, but a lot of you, I gotta be honest, you really are. A lot of you really are severing ties with something or someone. We got the Eight of Cups, the Seven of Wands here. Walk away with pride and dignity. You should be proud of yourself. You put your all into this situation. Or, you know, be unapologetically you. Like, it is okay that you made mistakes. It is okay. You had to learn them. What other way were you going to learn that? About yourself, about other people, about the world. You know, some of you guys are kind of beating yourself up for the lessons that you've learned. Also, some of you guys are feeling like you are like trapped by the past. Like you have to just keep going. Got to see it through, my boy. Like, no, this isn't that. Definitely time to move forward, Scorpio. Yeah, move forward, starting anew, starting again in love. We have focus on love and you are limitless. So a lot of you are kind of tethering yourself to your current circumstance and situation instead of just removing yourself and allowing yourself to start over, allowing yourself to experience something else. At the bottom of Focus on Love, it says, look for the good in everyone. Focus on what you learned from a situation, what you can take away from a person, because if it wasn't them, it would have been someone else. If you had to learn the lesson, unfortunately, we don't get a list of all of the things or remember past lives. You know, we don't get a list of all the things that we have to learn here on earth, that we have to experience here. But if you did, this is one of those things that would be on that list. So love that person through the situation, or just remove yourself from it if you're not able to do that yet. You don't have to do that. That isn't even required of you. It's just required of you to return back to self, return back to wholeness. Focus on love, look for the good in everyone. Like I said, if you had to learn a certain lesson, it doesn't matter if it was them or the next person. You are limitless. You can do anything that you choose. And then we have take a chance on love. So this is about opening yourself back up again in a love sense. You know, even though your last person was a lesson, they were meant to be. That's their purpose. They serve their purpose. Take a chance on love. When we love, our lives are changed forever, is what it says at the bottom of that one. So take a chance on starting new. Take a chance on experiencing new love. Allow yourself to be released from your past. And remove yourself from that past. Remove your mental from that past. If you're constantly thinking of things you've been through, make a conscious effort to think different thoughts, to focus on different things. Look to your inner strength, miracles and blessings, and spiritual connection. So there is another connection here the universe has destined for you, and it's a spiritual connection, which makes sense. Something like this happening, whatever you're removing yourself through from, it seems very karmic. It seems like it was a lot. So yeah, doesn't surprise me you're getting a heightened level of a connection moving forward. This one says a relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. Miracles and blessings, everything has its gift. Absolutely. Yep, it really does. And look to your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize, and that's exactly what I was feeling when we have that strength card with the 10 of Swords. It's like, yeah, you've been through a lot, but you do have the ability to move forward. You really do, Scorpio. And you're going to have to tap into that inner strength to get there. Oh, wow. We have empathy and failure that came out. There's those. Empathy says, I am open to seeing both sides of the situation. Exactly. And you know, that's one of the things that honestly got me through one of the hardest, darkest times of my life. Like one of the worst breakups I had ever been through was just understanding, like, listen, at the end of the day, I had to experience this. I had to learn this. And if it wasn't them, it would have been someone else. It at least helped me detach from like the hate and the anger that I had in my heart for that person and what they put me through. So hopefully that can help some of you guys. I understand that a mistake is an opportunity to learn. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, not feeling like you still have to fix something, not feeling like you have to profusely apologize. Even if you are in the wrong, just take yourself back from that situation. Give yourself a moment to like really ground yourself. You don't have to apologize. You do not. Like, life goes on. Unfortunately, like, that's the true tea. And I know everyone's so freaking afraid of karma, but like, you're being used to teach other people things as well. So don't feel like you always have to go fix something. Sometimes the universe really has to come through with that magic and just level a situation out, and best believe it will. Get out of that energy where you feel like, oh my goodness, everything's on me. I have to fix everything. I have to do this. I have to do that. You know, some people can forgive you without you even apologizing. Like, people have the ability to forgive you and release you from, you know, your mistakes. Don't doubt other people's ability to forgive. You don't have to, you know, fix everything, especially not immediately. But some of you are feeling like you failed. Some of you are feeling like you just have to make amends right now for everything that you've done. You have to fix something and you don't. Like, just leave it for a minute. We have balance and loneliness. So some of you are feeling like you're afraid that you're going to be alone forever. when really it's just like the situation has to come into balance. Loneliness, I know that I am never alone. Your guides are with you. Lean on your friends, your family, whoever you have, even if, you know, your online community. I talk to my online friends. I say it all the time because I really do. I talk to my online friends more than I do to, like, you know, friends I have in real life, honestly. So lean on that gaming community if you like to game, if you like to, you know, I don't know, whatever you like to do, wherever you spend your time, like, interact with people. Make a conscious effort to make some new friends. Balance, I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Absolutely. Stop judging yourself so much. Stop judging the situation so much. Stop microanalyzing the situation, and start to focus on other things that you can do, like other ways that you plan to move forward and that you will move forward, especially in finance, because I'm feeling like you guys really have the juice right now in finance. So that is the perfect place for you guys to channel some energy, some attention into, because you could really make some bread right now. We have service and denial. I feel good when I can help others. So if you're not feeling good when you're benefiting someone, that is a clear-cut sign that you should retract your energy. Also, I feel good when I can help others. You know, if you look at it in that way, instead of looking at it as, okay, I did something to someone that probably hurt their feelings, looking at it like, well, at least I helped them grow and further on their journey. I made an ass of myself, but at least, you know, there is something they can take out of it. They'll know how to not feed into that bratty mentality when they experience it next. For an example, like for me, I can be very, very bratty personally. I am an only child, okay? If you do not set boundaries with me, I will turn to a stone cold brat, okay? And I will get what I want. You have to know how to gently tell me to chill TF out, gently tell me not to drag it, to stop doing too much, that I don't literally, I'm not the only person in this world that matters. Sometimes, you know, you gotta kind of cool people out, and I think that this person definitely learned something from you, Scorpio, is what I'm saying. So denial, I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. So some of you, like I said, are afraid that you ruined something. You're afraid that someone will never come back, that you won't have an opportunity to move forward, that you ruined something, and that is just simply not the truth. Acknowledge your fear. If you want to take it a step further, take this hermit mode time to go further and see why you did what you did, or why you allowed someone to get away with more than they should have. And you know, if you want to go ahead and analyze that, but I wouldn't even honestly recommend that right now. I would give the situation time to cool off, and I would, you know, focus your attention in areas of your life that can actually benefit from it. And yeah, that's what I have for you, Scorpio. Check me out on Etsy in the description if you'd like your own private tarot reading. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel. Check out my free radio show in the description below. And that is what I have for you. I love you. Be careful what you wish for, and I will see you in the next one. Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Stationhead in the description.